Let me show you how I improved this simple knockout bar. Now this lathe comes with this knockout bar, so it's just a rod without any handle on it. Now you can use it like this, but it's always a little bit more comfortable if you have some sort of a handle on the end. Now I usually prefer a little bit more bigger handles here. Some other manufacturers will provide some plastic bits here. Usually it's quite small, and even those I would change. So this is 10 mil diameter bar, so we'll need to drill a hole for that. Now I have here a piece of beech, and I'm just going to grab this end first, and I have in plan some sort of a small sphere, freehand sphere to turn. So I just want to align it. Actually, I'll just push it all the way like so and make a tenon on this side. Small skew, 12 mil diameter. Speed is 2050 RPM. So that will be okay for tenon. Clean up the spindle first. Now let's see, I have this diameter that will translate like so. So that's my length, and this will be a center line here. Now I'll set the distance with a thin parting tool. Don't go too thin. Now I'll start with a sphere. Actually get the tool rest slightly closer, a little bit more comfortable that way. Actually, it's a little bit too slopey here. That's probably not the right word, but turn a slightly smaller sphere. The first one didn't turn out as I would like. Okay, that's much better. A little hump here. fiddling with this way too much, but that's good enough for end of the rod. I just have to make one more cut, I guess, or two. Okay, that's pretty close to sphere. Now this is 10 mil drill bit, and just going to drill roughly 10 mil deep. I gotta say, using this tailstock is a joy. It's not joy to take it off the lathe. That's not fun, but using it's great. I think I'm going to sand this real quick as well. Part it off completely. Now I can't get any closer from the chuck. Complete this with skew as a carving chisel. Okay, so you can see here this end. If I had a little bit more space here up against the chuck, I would maybe slightly get this better, but for freehand it's quite close as a sphere, so that's quite good. And just attach it with the rod. Now you can glue this in and do whatever you feel that you need to do, and that's now much better as a knockout bar than it was before. So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of CA glue inside, if there is any in this tube. There is just a little bit, so it holds it together. Okay, so that's just going to hold it, and if I have to take it out, of course you can just split the wood and open it, but it should take out relatively easy with a few blows with the hammer. So you can see that really looks quite close as a sphere just by eye. Now just to show you that this simple little improvement, let's say, or upgrade works beautifully. So, and if you need to tap it, let's say that I bring this up a little more violently inside the MORSE taper, you have to tap it out. It's quite comfortable doing that. So hopefully you like this little tip on how to improve your knockout bar, and if you have similar situation, try it out. And it's a great exercise to, if you want to do a sphere like this, it's a great exercise to do it by hand. And as you saw, the first dimension of the sphere I was slightly off, so I reduced diameter, go one more time, and this time turned out a little bit better. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Now, last week I saw a video from Steve Jones about one of his granddad challenges, and the challenge is to turn a sphere by eye. So no measuring devices or anything like that, just a hole in a thin piece of timber to gauge your progress once you're done. Now I had a little go here. It's actually quite spherical or nice and round shape, and but it's ever so slightly too big, doesn't want to go through the hole. So this is my second attempt using only one tool, in my case 12mm wide skew. Richard Findlay also posted a video about this week. Great video as always, I highly recommend that you check it out. This is pair. Now if I get it to round, I should have one dimension set. A little bit more. Clean the end grain. So again, no measuring devices, but as Richard showed, you can use your tool as a sort of a gauge. So these are 3 tool widths, which is 36mm. I need 1mm less. So that's around here. Part that in, maybe a little bit deeper. Don't go too thin because I still need to shape the right area. So this is center line, and off we go. A little burnish mark, taking a little bit too much wood. I'll switch to long point. Okay, that looks as a really good half sphere. Let's do the other side. Okay, not too bad. Just stepping a little further out so I can actually see what's happening from different angles as well. I'll go one more time here. Okay, that looks quite good. I'm happy with that. Make it a little bit thinner, and now continue on with the curve all the way to the bottom and part it off as well. So hold the sphere. There we go. So I would say that's really good sphere in terms of shape, but the real test would be if it fits inside. Oh, wait. It is a little snug, but let's see this way. So this way, actually, it's of course perfect because that's our diameter, and it fits. Okay, this is the lengthwise, and hope you can see that's, yeah, I'm actually quite proud of myself. Again, it's a little too tight. Let's go one more time. Just a little bit too tight, but it goes through. Yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with this. Again, thank you, Steve, for all these lovely videos, and Richard Findlay as well. Great turners, and hopefully his granddad will approve my attempt on freehand sphere.